Morning swingers, it's Willy here from Swingin with Willy, and we're back out here at our lovely gully that keeps producing some nice shiny. We're having a bit of an explore this morning because there's been some serious rain around here. Just seeing what the damage has done and how high the flood's been getting around here, and there's been some pretty good water flow. So as you can see up here, we've got a fair bit of flood damage going on. You can see the water was coming up through about that level, churning straight through here, turning through this point, which it's churned all the material out of here and spat it up onto that point. Come around here, spat a deposit up in here, continued through the channel, and as I was walking through the channel, I spotted that. Didn't even need the detector out. So, I'm going to get this out together. As you can see, that's a nice old spoon. Just sitting there right on the surface thanks to the floods. So that one's coming home with me. And Ninja has just thrown over what appears to be an extremely old shoe. Maybe, yeah, it's old. It's not quite as old as I thought, but that's been washed out by the floods too. So hopefully it's dug up some nice gold for us. We'll get down to our spot. Nice old gumboot. And we'll have a look and see what it's done down there. But as you can see, it's churned up some material through this area. Back to you shortly. Well, it's only about half an hour into the day, and Willy's on! Right, so it's in the scoop. Watch this. You see this shiny? He's tiny. Shit. So the Equinox is seriously impressively powerful. I'm going to have to bleep that, sorry. Yeah. I'm so excited. I can't believe that pulled that out. That is minuscule.
Boy, good stuff, mate.
Okay, so for anyone who's curious, in the last episode I said I'd changed my swing speed, or recovery speed, to 1. I've actually just changed it to 3 because it was a little bit too sort of funny for my liking in prospecting mode. That paid off straight away. You little ripper, what a start to the day.
Mate.
This is actually right where I pulled that little nugget. In fact, I'm going to pull it out because I've got it with me. The very first one I pulled out with the 705. So if you remember this one, it's hard to see in the glass, I'm sorry. I'll try and get the focus. Yeah, that's better. So if you remember that one, the nice funny round shape, it's hard to see in a little vial, but this is just a test piece because it's a 0.1 gram. Yeah, but to sniff that out,
Hey, what do you reckon?
I'm going to say 0.02.
0.0, yeah, 0.012, yeah.
That's awesome. The Knox has got the power. Swing it on. Now that's a real Aussie ant. He's running away with a bit of my lamington. Enjoy that, mate. Some good sugar for you. He's done it. He's having an issue at the moment. The jack on his headphones is gone. So as you can hear, he's running speaker. As you can hear, that is a beautiful signal. He was calling air rifle pellet or larger bird shot. So I just turn my detector off for a second because it interferes with his. But he's saying 1/4 gram.
I'll do the surprise.
Let's do a little blow by bow surprise. Oh, dude, what a piece. Now, if you look through here, we've worked this bit of bedrock before. We've had floods, and you can see there's some debris up here. And it's washed all this clean. So we're hitting again. He's on the high side though. And this is a beautiful bit. You ready? Are you ready? You sure you're ready?
You.
Ready? Oh, that was worth the suspense, wasn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Beautiful piece, dude.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
So we were going to get out of here to go get his headphones. That might have changed a few things.
Yeah, I think we have to leave.
So you're going to keep at it for a little bit, see how we go. We're on the board, 1 apiece. Bloody beautiful.
Thank you, Nick. I'm supposed to call you Ninja. I don't know why.
Nicely done, mate.
You.
Oops, we forgot the guesstimate. He did say 1/4 gram, but his guess is
0.234.
0.234. I'm thinking maybe 0.21.
Nice.
Hopefully his is better and he's more correct. Oh, look how good that is in the shine and the scoop right there. Shining like all hell.
Oh, yeah.
Mwah! I literally just sat down to have something to drink. A quick little bite. And if you listen in the background, you might be able to hear his signal going off.
Baby.
Nicely done, Ninji.
Thanks, sir.
Nice little bit.
Hum, nom, nom, nom.
You bet me to it. Nice little bit. Shiny. Beautifully done, mate.
Thanks, sir.
Thought I could hear a target. Swinging on.
Ew.
Either the Ninja's onto a good target here, or he's got a good bit of trash. It's lead. You can hear that from here. Oh, I thought I'd get it before he actually said anything. That would have been awesome to get that on camera, but next time. I have to film this. This is hilarious. Hopefully it's going to do it again for me. Listen to this. You're the frog? It's communicating with a pinpointer. You wouldn't believe it if I didn't show you. That's why I had to show you. That is absolutely awesome. It made a little signal, sound as soon as I started digging to warn me it was there. Obviously, I'd woken it up, but that's pretty cool to have it respond to the pinpointer. I'll see what is down the bottom of this hole. I found a can, and there's still a signal, so it's probably more rubbish. Back to you later. And then after having the chat with that frog, somebody turned around. It's a cassette tape case sitting on the ground. It's obviously coming down with the last rain. That was deceiving. That little shiny bit. I think, hang on a second. No way. But I'll take that home. Doesn't appear to have a tape in it by the looks of it. Just got junk in it, so I might pan that at home. See if it's a lucky cassette tape case. Swing it on. Oh yeah, that was a beautiful sound. And I haven't even used the scoop for this one. I got a bit of VG right here. So I'm going to leave it in place because Ninja's coming. He actually just missed it himself. So Ninja got his 0.2 out of here, I think it was. And just up here on the back edge of the crevice,
No,
I flicked it out with my finger. I didn't even have that tool.
Holy shit.
It's definitely shiny. That's a nice little bit of shiny. Give me a sec, I'm going to grab the scoop out and I'll put it in.
Good stuff, brother.
Oh, 2 bits today on my own. Whippy! Oh, look at that, Ninja's even provided the scoop for me. That's a lovely little bit.
It's a nice little bit, bro.
Okay, so I've got a lot more confidence now. They're very clean targets, especially if you're on bedrock. They sound wicked. Anyone who has an Equinox 800 who's chasing gold, I suggest getting the 6-inch coil. It's a lot easier to work with, a lot easier to pinpoint. Secondly, as I said, I turned my swing speed recovery down to 3 instead of 5 for prospecting. And that's the second piece from today. And the other piece has been run on the same. So what I've done is I've turned the sensitivity down to about 21, running the threshold on 9, and as I said, the speed recovery is turned out. Just that other first bit's really tiny. It's hard to pick up.
First one or the little second one?
The first, I'm gonna do this over because That's a pain in the butt.
That's scary.
And the second bit, oh, it's in there safe.
Close.
But yeah, basically, you want to just take your time, go slow with the nocks. If you hear anything that jumps out and it bounces like a little bit to the negative, so 9, anywhere through to, sorry, -9 all the way through to about 11, you want to be digging it. That's exactly what that target did, and it was on bedrock, like right on top of it. So it's not always going to come up as a solid positive target. It's sometimes going to bounce both ways, very similar to a gold monster. So just keep that in mind. You little ripper, swinging on. Alright, this is going to be fun. I'll try and do this live so you can see this. Sorry, I'm in a really uncomfortable, awkward spot. But as you can see, I've got a bouncy target. It likes to go positives and negatives. So I'm going to chase that in there. It's just down in here. We'll see if I can do this live. It's going to be a bit tricky because I'm in a really uncomfortable spot. We'll see how we go. I'm going to mount this rock like a horse because there's nowhere else to sit. This is really uncomfortable. But we'll see how we go. I'll try and get you sitting in a spot where you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. We got it in the scoop. Still on the scoop. Bloody clay covered hot rocks. They're very deceiving. Still in there, whatever it is. It's birdshot. I can see it just here. So still, that just shows you that a little birdshot might not necessarily come in as a clean target every time. It can bounce both ways, and that's exactly what gold does. Swing it on. Top of the morning to you, swingers. G'day, g'day. We're out here again on our lovely creek. Bright and early. Looking for more shiny. That lovely, lovely shiny. As you can see, there's quite a bit of flood damage here behind me. The water got up pretty damn high. Where Ninja's standing, it's actually torn out the ground. As you can see, all the dirt patch he's standing on, that was ripped out from the flood. So we thought we had a good flood last time. I'll show you the hole that we dug a little while ago. When I get down to that area later on, we checked it last time we were here, before the last rain event. There was a rain event just before that. It seems to be a real good dumping this season. And when we saw it last time, there was about a quarter of the pile that we dug up onto the bank is left. The rest of it got ripped and thrown downstream. So that might be gone now. I'll show you that when we get up there. It doesn't look anything like what it used to. Meanwhile, we'll get to swinging and see if we can't find any shiny. Some lovely, lovely shiny. Get back to you soon when we do. Or a relic, or something interesting. See you then. I'm on the board first up, and look how tiny it is again. This Nox is a weapon.
What the?
Oh, this is a lovely. It's a lovely feeling when you pull gold out first thing of the day, and it is minuscule. Hang on, I'm just gonna.
Bro.
I pulled it out an inch down.
Holy snap!
So I've got
It's
this.
a nice little bit.
I got the Nox dialed in.
Maybe? Oh yeah.
Go for it, Ninja.
Oh wow.
You little ripper! I love the Nox. I can't believe that. First thing of the day.
Dude,
I'm going to call that a .02.
I'm calling that. Yeah, .021.
So that's about the same size as the first bit I got last week. Maybe a little bit bigger. I'm actually maybe .025-ish. It's definitely a nice bit though. Great way to start the day.
Stuff, mate.
It's on. Hey, he's got it. We're both on the board. Ninja's got shiny. minuscule apparently. It's alright. We're happy to take the little bits. They all add up.
I was that ready to call you out to give you a hand.
Is that small?
That's small.
Jeez. So obviously Ninja's got a bit more confidence in the Knox as well if he's asking for me occasionally. Woo! Nice little bit.
Tiny.
Very little. Yeah, that's definitely coming off the hill, man. It's run off the hill a bit. It hasn't actually been in the river, so to speak.
I think we have to go up this way for a bit. Just have a quick squeeze.
The hill up that direction, not showing you, sorry, seems to be producing the gold because it's all coming downhill this way into our area here where all the bedrock is.
Where we've smashed.
As you can see, all the bedrock here, but we've gone over and there's not many targets left. We're struggling to find anything at the moment. We found, what, 2-3 lead shot between the two of us?
Yeah.
2 pieces of gold, 2 little bits of foil. That's all we found this morning, so if you're thinking of coming here, sorry, we got it all, pretty much. You're only going to find scraps like this behind. Sorry. Nicely done, Ninji.
Thanks, sir. You.
Righto, swingers. It's a bit out over the top, this target, but I got to check this and I got to film this. Corn 22 bought, all bit of gold. Let's get it. Ah, actually, it's right there. It's an old bit of an old buckle. So that's what it is. Sitting right on the surface. Looks like aluminium. Sort of looks like a pull tab, but not quite. I'll swing on. Righto, swingers. You ready for a surprise? Remember how I told you about the spot that we dug out and we piled up our big bank of material? If you remember carefully, way back to that first video, you remember there was a nice big flood wall of timber debris. That's gone. That's our roadway that we cut out. Look how much material has been taken off that pile. I'm going to try and get across. It has changed this altogether. We've now lost our spot. Realistically, we're never going to get this back. We have to wait a couple of years to get this spot because all the material that's here, this was a big bank sitting out to here, all the way across. There was a small trickle and it went down in there, across the front, sorry, down in there and across, up to there. You can see the bit of bedrock that I removed and stacked up on the side ages ago. The water is coming up over the edge and ripping it out. So I think, unfortunately, Ninja, we've lost our hole. All the material that was here has gone straight down the guts.
Let's fill it in.
And filled our hole back in.
Holy shit.
So that's painful. That's very painful because that was a lot of work and effort we put into that. But as you can see, there's no timber anywhere down here anymore. There used to be quite a bit of timber. See up there, that big bunch? I'll get up there for a second. I'll show you how much debris stopped there. And just a better look at that gravel pile. As you can see, the water level's gotten high here. It's been up there all the way across to those rocks. Literally even higher. You can see this tree has been battered. In fact, you can see the flood layer, the flood level the whole way along, which is in line with that. I'll get down there and show you that in a sec. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of clean grass here. And then, get ready for this, for some debris. None of this was here. Oh, sorry. 1/10 of this was here when we first got here and checked this spot. You can actually see the direction of flow. It goes wash down here, joins in, comes together through here, drops in, has cut out that old bush. Check out the wall of debris. All of that was upstream in our spot and further beyond. When I first got here, I was walking straight across here, stepping over one log, which is that one there, over the top to get over there where I first worked early in the day that I found the nugget. So I went from there, come up and over, upstream to where Ninja is in the distance there, and that was where I found the nugget. But this has changed a lot since then. Anyway, we're going to go and have some lunch. And then we'll get stuck straight back in it. We're going to find a pocket of bedrock first and smash that. As you can see, water's been pooling in here too. Quite a bit's flowing in. Gets all the way through there. This place churns. I'll see you soon. Now watch carefully as the ninja does his thing in his natural environment. He's got a nice signal here, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Very light.
It's something. I'll come back to you when we know what it is. I won't put the pressure on him. See you in a sec. As you see, I haven't moved. It's been about 7 or 8 minutes. Been a real tricky one, this one.
Have a look at there.
Oh, look at that tasty little pocket.
Oh, that come out of there.
Wow.
Please be gold.
Fingers crossed.
No lead. Just gold. What about gold and lead?
No, you don't want that.
No?
Nah, just gold. Gold's better.
Gold bigger than a lead shot. I think it's rubbish. No. No. The suspense. No. Oh, don't be it. Oh, thanks. Oh no.
Give it a swipe again.
Still in there.
Oh,
You see it?
yep, it's gold. I thought it was. The way he was chasing it and it got louder. You little ripper. Oh, yep. There we go. A nice little bit. I had a feeling that was just the way he looked at it and the way the sound was coming out. Oh, you little ripper.
In bedrock.
Beautifully done, Ninji.
Thank you, sir.
So that little intro was silly, but it was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Wicked. So we'll probably put the bags down a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Have a quick search. Sweet as. What do you reckon? Point
0.04.
Ninja's gone 04. I'm going 06. So that's 4/100ths of a gram or 6/100ths of a gram. I'd say point, but it gets confusing. So we're swinging on.
Yo. Think so?
Not even moved. He was literally just where he's digging. He's underneath his butt. He come up here. He's gone. I got a light signal. Sounds clean. And then he's gone. Oh, I just seen it. It's flicked out. And you just moved it. Oh, that's not the bit I was looking at. I literally said, "Where's my quarter grammer?"
That's not a kilogram yet.
No, it's still. That's
Close.
a better bit. You turd.
Thank you.
Very nice indeed. Look at it shine.
I saw that scraping it.
All right, we're definitely putting these bags down.
Yes, man. We're not leaving here.
Not at all. Beautifully done, Ninji.
Woo. Thank you, sir.
Your winnings.
All right.
Sweet as.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're just sitting down for lunch. Ninja shows me this bit and goes, I think I got a bit of copper with gold plating. After further inspection, that's solid gold, but it has rust on it. It's like it's been sitting next to a bit of iron or something. Let's flip it over for you. You can see, it's a nice little bit. But for some reason, as you can see, it's really rusty. It's nasty. Let me turn it over. And you can see where I've scraped through. Sorry, just trying to hold this without losing it. And that wasn't the side I was looking for. There we go, that's the one I was looking at. So as you can see, it's certainly shiny. I'd say that's definitely a bit of gold, so that's probably going to need a bit of acid. We'll see how that cleans up. We'll show you later on if that is a bit of gold. Cheers for watching this episode of Swingin with Willy. I hope you enjoyed. If you do like what you see, hit the subscribe button. I have a video out each week. And if you really like what you've seen, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I will have a video out each week on a Wednesday. Occasionally I'll throw us, an extra one out on a Sunday. Just depends on how often I can get out. With editing, work, all that sort of jargon. Yeah, who knows how often I can get out. Not as much as I like. Thanks heaps for watching. Good luck. Happy swinging. And Salada.